Stacey Murphy here with Dreaming Earth. What is a regenerative business? Well, the regenerative mindset is one that honors all life here on planet Earth. And so a regenerative business is one that honors all life here on planet Earth. What does that really look like? So let's take one example of a business that is really moving forward in a really positive way that is going to transform how we look at our physical bodies and our relationship to this earth and how it's going to change the world for generations to come. So the business that I'm referring to is called Recompose. And what's magical about this business is that our bodies are biology. This is all biology. It is the same as any other animal out on planet Earth. We are the same as a monkey. We're the same as a frog. We have cells. We breathe. We have oxygen. We have carbon. We have all the different components in our bodies that all of the other life forms on this planet have as well. However, what do we do when we die compared to other animals on this planet? Interesting question. Why do we think we're any different? So animals, when they die in the wild, they're eaten by other animals, and then the rest of their body is basically decomposing back into the soil. And what's powerful about that is it becomes food and nutrients for the rest of the planet. That is honoring the life of that physical body. That is honoring the biology, the biological systems that make up that animal. That's honoring that body by decomposing back into the earth. And by the way, carbon sequestration, when a body decomposes back into the earth, carbon is sequestered into the earth. And the reason that's important is it's one of the primary ways that we can mitigate climate change here on this planet. Now, what do we do when we die? Well, in the Western world, we are essentially embalming ourselves with toxic fluids, and then we are putting ourselves in boxes that don't decompose all the way, and then we're burying ourselves. So we are creating a toxic environment around our body. We're actually creating a toxic environment in our body and then planting it back into the earth. And that does not honor the soil at all. It doesn't help the soil. It actually can harm the soil by creating a buildup of toxic elements that are now in our waterways because we've buried all of these toxic things. So cremation, no better. So what can we do instead? Well, we can choose human composting. And there is a business that is doing just that. It's called Recompose. It's out of Washington State. Now, human composting is not legal in every state, but it's getting there. Laws are changing state by state because we're seeing how important it is to create businesses that are in harmony with this planet. So our bodies are a biological gift to this planet. And that is a whole different perspective than we have about the death experience. When we're going through this transition of a loved one, we don't oftentimes remember that these bodies are a physical gift on this planet, and we're a part of the biological system of this earth. And what we do with these bodies is very, very important for the ecosystems. And so Recompose is a business that is changing people's perspective about all this. They have the numbers to show too. So when your physical body, when you transition out of your physical body, now your physical body goes through the death experience, then what happens is that if you were to do the cremation process or the typical burial process, you're losing out on the opportunity of sequestering 1 metric ton of carbon back into the soil that you would do if you were composting the human body back into the soil. And so with 6 million deaths a year, that's 6 million metric tons of carbon that we could be sequestering into the soil, helping to mitigate climate change. Now, that's a small percentage of what's needed to turn our systems around, but every piece of the puzzle matters. Every piece of this puzzle matters. This is a biological system. We are a part of the ecosystem here on planet Earth. It's time we recognize we are nature. We are nature. And beyond that, we are a biological gift on this planet, the same way that nature is. So Recompose has been raising money with investors. You can also invest in this amazing company. The link is in the notes below. And they're transforming the entire death care system. And so they're creating an opportunity for us to understand what death really is, how to embrace it as a transition in life, and how to bring peace of mind. This is my favorite part about this. Regeneration is about balance. It's about well-being. It's about accepting that we are wellness, that this earth is a vessel of wellness, and that our bodies are a physical representation of that wellness of this planet as well. And when we're in harmony with all that wellness, we see different possibilities than the systems that have been in place for a long time. So all of the systems are starting to crumble because they don't honor planet Earth. And so the businesses that are going to succeed are going to be the ones that really truly honor this planet with our biological systems. And so Recompose and human composting to me is peace of mind. Wouldn't you like to know that when you pass, when you go through a physical death and you transition out of your body, wouldn't it be nice to know that your body is not a burden to future generations, but it is actually a gift that helps to create the world that honors all life here, that mitigates climate change because we are in balance with harmony. We're in balance with nature. So that is the power of a regenerative business. And it might not look the way you think. Energy, renewable energy, might not look the way you think when it truly is regenerative. It might be more decentralized, localized, 0-point energy, energy on demand. All the systems that are here are falling apart if they aren't in honoring and appreciation of this earth. And so I'm going to be showcasing businesses here that are truly regenerative and raising awareness about this and incubating with Dreaming Earth. We are incubating regenerative businesses. So if you have an early stage idea that you know will help planet Earth, I would love to hear about it. Please share your ideas in the comments below, and soon the Dreaming Earth platform will be a place where you can connect with like-minded souls, people who are starting projects, incubating projects. It will be a way for all of you to network together and collectively share all these ideas to cooperate in the businesses that are truly going to be regenerative. This is how leaders emerge out of the field. This is how regenerative businesses happen. Leaders emerge out of the field that honor all pieces of the puzzle. All right. So please share in the comments below your thoughts on regenerative business. I'd love to hear.